Testing, testing. Okay, so first of all, can you guys hear me? That's my first question. Before I tell you why I'm so late, can you hear me well? Because I just realized that my mic was not plugged in right before I hit stream. So I don't know, this might be ridiculously bad, this audio quality. So let me know if you can hear me first. Is all good? Are you sure? Okay, so for whatever reason, this thing was not popping up. My chat was not showing. So I was like, what's going on? But the second I hit stream, it popped up, so never mind. Anyway, what's up, folks? How you doing? Another reason why I was so late is because I thought I set the stream for 4:30. I was wrong. I did for 4:15. I forgot. The entire time I thought, oh, it's set for 4:30. Like, nope. It was 4:15. No wonder. Yeah, never mind. I was wrong. What's up, guys? Know the best thing about being right? Like, the best thing about being right is when you're right. I love that feeling. Because guess what? I was right about the entire show. The entire show, I pretty much got to a T. Because honestly, this stuff is not that hard to figure out. To be completely honest with you, it really is not that hard. If you know what you're looking for, if you know what's up. And I do. What's up, folks? It is I, Will, with Exposing IWC. And today, we're talking about what just happened 5 minutes ago. Well, more than 5 minutes ago. Started 3 hours ago. WWE Bash in Berlin. All right. This was a card that folks were complaining about. They said, oh, it's predictable. Oh, it's run of the mill. It's not going to be interesting, they said. Well, I enjoyed the show. I thought it was interesting, and I was right. So that's all that really matters, right? You're right, you're right. You're wrong, you're wrong. I was right. Now I'm going to break down this card, tell you what happened, why it happened, and why I was so right. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. So what was the first match on the card? So before I even talk about the card, I said that even though it's predictable, as long as you have story beats, storylines, character moments, then it's fine. When the outcome is predictable, that is okay, as long as there is a character beat, a story beat, something you can grab on that you can look forward to later on. Okay, so let's look at the first match, which was Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes. This outcome was predictable. We all knew that Cody Rhodes was going to win. So we needed some type of story beat, some type of character moment, something that we can latch onto that was compelling, that was going to be make it worth our while, right? And we almost got that with Kevin Owens. Well, not almost. Kevin Owens had a character moment during the course of the match. He was not willing to pull the trigger. All right, he didn't want to go heel. He didn't want to take out Cody Rhodes' knee. He did not want to take that step. He was lacking the killer instinct against Cody Rhodes, and it cost him the match. Had he been more aggressive, had he took his chance, if he had less sympathy, if he was more of a killer, he would have won, or had a better chance of winning. But he cannot go there. So that's the story beat for him. He was not willing to take that step to cross the line into heel mode. Therefore, he lost. Okay, so the match was obvious, but we got a story in there. Story for the match, and now we have a character moment going forward. We'll see if that will affect Kevin Owens. Will he turn later? Will he regret his actions? Will he regret not pulling the trigger on Cody Rhodes? So on and so forth, right? Predictable outcome, but we got a character moment. Okay, so that's fine. Good match. Wade was upset the entire match. Like, Wade Barrett is fantastic. He was so mad at Kevin Owens for not pulling the trigger. This is why Kevin Owens is not champion. This is why he always loses, because he doesn't want to pull the trigger here. He was great the entire night. He was awesome. He had that he lost because he went for the senton, and then Cody put his knees up. They hit him with the crossroads to get the win. He wanted to go for the power bomb on the apron. He almost did it, but he couldn't bring himself to do it. That's not really being a heel or anything like that. He didn't want to do that to his friend. He was not willing to pull the trigger on Cody Rhodes. He was not willing to do the apron power bomb, so he lost. Good match, good story in the match, and now we see what happens going forward. I thought originally that KO was not going to turn. That was my initial thought. I wanted him to turn because I wanted something interesting for him because Kevin Owens isn't doing anything. And I don't want to see Solo against Cody Rhodes. So, okay, I don't want to see that match. So, you know what? Even though I don't think it's going to happen, I don't think he's going to turn, but let's do it. Hopefully it happens. Let's get Kevin Owens a story here, give him a character development here so we can get that match at Bad Blood so I don't have to see Solo against Cody Rhodes. That was my thought. Even though I initially thought, and I truly believed that KO would not turn. And sure enough, he did not. So maybe we get something with Randy Orton. I just don't think Cody Rhodes needs to be mixing it up with the bloodline. At this point, it's over. That is a Roman Reigns, a Paul Heyman, a Jimmy Uso, a Jey Uso, a Sami Zayn. That's their stuff. Cody needs to be separate from that. Okay? Give me Randy. Give me heel Kevin Owens. I do not need to see Solo against Cody Rhodes again. I don't. Okay? Sue me. Sue me. All right? Now, a lot of people were so sure it's going to happen. Oh, the heel turn's going to happen. Oh, it's going to be a heel turn. They were wrong, okay? Not the worst suggestion or prediction, but it didn't happen, folks. But yeah, good match. Thought it was awesome. No complaints here. Hopefully we don't get Kevin Owens out of the picture here. And hopefully we don't get Solo against Cody Rhodes. I like the character beat at the end where Kevin Owens lifted up Cody Rhodes' hand, but when Cody Rhodes tried to do it to him, he's like, nope, get out of here. I'm not a winner. I didn't win. I'll lift your hand up, but don't lift my hand up because I did not win. Good stuff. Good stuff. I thought. I'll give this match good match, good story. I'll give it a 4. 4 stars. That's a good rating. 4 stars for this match. Can't complain. It's all good in the hood. All right. Let's move on to the next match, which was Bianca and Jade versus the Unholy Union. Now, there's a lot of dopes online that was sure or believed that there's going to be some heel turn here, right? It'd be a heel turn from Bianca. It'd be a heel turn from Jada Parker, right? Jada Parker. A heel turn from Jade Cargill. I like Jada Parker, but we're not talking about her. We're talking about Jade Cargill. No heel turn from Jade. No heel turn from Bianca Belair, all right? Duh. Why? Well, because if they did that turn, you have to then book the feud. That's the thing people don't think about. Oh, let's have a heel turn. And then what? Play it out. What happens? You then have to book the feud. You're going to do that on SmackDown right now with Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Nia Jax, Tiffany, Bayley storyline, and Triple H is going to do that storyline. Triple H of all people, the man who still has Austin Theory not turning on Grayson Waller, that Triple H is going to book Bianca Jade now. Think, folks, that's all I ask. Just think before you spat out your fantasy booking. It was never going to be that. That was never going to happen. When Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill feud, it'll be a Mania setup, and it'll be down the road when Jade is ready. Because guess what? She ain't. If you didn't notice, if you're not aware, Jade is not ready right now. That's stupid. Imagine Jade Cargill's first single feud is Bianca Belair. I swear this stuff is not that hard, folks. I promise you, it's not that hard. Bianca Belair's would be Jade Cargill's first single feud. The one everybody wants to see. It's her first feud. Oh boy. I mean, I don't know what's going on sometimes with the IWC, folks. I don't know. I promise you, it's not that hard to figure this stuff out. Now, this match was the typical Bianca Belair Jade Cargill match. The hot tag merchant, Jade Cargill, was on the sideline waiting for the hot tag. Bianca Belair starts the match off. It's so formulaic, it's getting ridiculous. That's why I wanted to see more of maybe a tornado tag stuff with Bianca and Jade, because right now it's so predictable and ridiculous. Bianca Belair starts match off strong, right? Strong booking for Bianca Belair. Then the heels get the turn. Will get a turn in the match, right? The heels will get the advantage. They get the double team, and then Jade is doing this. The whole match. Come on, Bianca. Come on, Bianca. The entire match. And then Bianca Belair will try to get there. She'll fail. She'll try to get there again. She'll fail. And eventually, she'll hit the hot tag. Jade Cargill comes in like a bat out of hell. Power move, put Bianca back in. Power move, big spot. And then like 3 minutes later, the match is over. This is the situation with this tag team over and over and over again, okay? Now, the match was good. It was a good match for what it was. There were some interesting spots, I was disappointed about not having I don't know why sometimes the women's tag titles get that Samantha Irvin introduction. You know how today Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens got that special introduction from Samantha Irvin? When the camera will zoom in, get that great resolution, and she'll announce them, and then she'll announce the match from a close-up camera view. We got that for Gunther, you got that for Cody, but you didn't get that for the Unholy Union in that tag match. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why. Every championship match should get that from Samantha Irvin. They should all get that presentation, but they skipped over it. That was kind of annoying. They didn't get that Samantha Irvin treatment. But yeah, Alba Fire I thought was great in this match. Alba Fire had a lot of good spots. Really nice DDT. Two of them, I thought really cool DDT spots. She dove out of the ring and tackled Jade Cargill. That was another good spot from Alba Fire. She killed it. There were some spots that were kind of like mistimed where Isla Dawn was supposed to break up a pin, but she wasn't there in time. So Alba had to kick out of it because she couldn't trust that Isla would get there in time. There was another spot that happened at the end of the match where Jade Cargill was supposed to move Bianca out of the way of the swanton, and then Alba Fire was supposed to land on Isla Dawn's knees, right? She was supposed to move Bianca out of the way, but she was late, so Bianca kind of had to move herself basically, and Michael Cole had to like try to save it. Oh, she distracted her. You see that distraction? It was not a distraction. I think she's supposed to pull Bianca's hair, but she didn't get there. So Bianca didn't moved out the way to herself. So there's really some weird spots here and there with Bianca and Jade. I was Bianca with Jade. Jade is always either late. She's either tapping out to Shayna Baszler. She's late to the spots. It's just getting like, there's always something she does off in these matches. Overall, the match was fine. Match was solid to good. Yeah, this is going to be the norm for the next couple months. Bianca and Jade will go to Raw, and that'll be that. Bianca got a lot of EST chants, a lot of support from the crowd. She's the only person that got chants. Like, no one else got chants in that match but Bianca. Yeah, it is what it is. I just hope they get a story now. These tag matches will be pretty much the same. Unless they have a stipulation. Maybe we'll get like a ladder match. Hopefully something like that to mix it up. Because right now these tag matches are very formulaic with Bianca and Jade. Give me a ladder match. Give me a table of ladders and chairs match. Give me something, a hardcore match, tornado tag, something that's going to break up this monotonous, boring, same structure of matches over and over again. Or Jade Cargill is doing this for 80% of the match. Give me something else. But yeah, Bianca and Jade will go to Raw. PFC, Damage Control, aka Sky Pirates, they're over there. The Unholy Union over there as well. Because remember, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn are Raw superstars. So they'll be on Raw. Thank God. Raw is better booking. So at least they'll be over there. But I'm not really excited about the prospects of this. I know later on, I believe we'll probably get the Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax tag team. Even if that means Nia Jax is still a champion. I think we'll get Nia Jax, Tiffany against Bianca and Jade, whatever. When will it end? Maybe Rumble season. I can only hope. I'd be pretty annoyed if this went all the way to Mania, because I don't think it needs to. Yeah, I don't think it needs to go to Mania. Something's got to give. I don't know when, but yeah, it is what it is, folks. Jade would end Bianca's Mania streak. Probably not. Honestly, probably not. It won't be her. It'll be somebody else. If anything, Jade will lose again. If anything, Jade will lose to Bianca, and he'll give that to younger talent. That'd be like a Connie Jordan, a Sol Ruka thing. If they do it, right? If they do it. Because I can see Bianca Belair having a long Mania streak. But if they do drop that, it'll be a young talent. Like a Tiffany, like a Sol Ruka, like a Connie Jordan. Somebody that they want to put over for that Bianca could like, really support in that way. It'd be a younger talent, not Jade Cargill. It'd be like someone who's in NXT now. Jada Parker, a Kalani Jordan, Sol Ruka, Thea Hale, someone like that would benefit really from that kind of win, not Jade. Jade doesn't need a win against Bianca right now at Mania. I think Bianca will have a longer Mania streak than you think. Maybe not Undertaker length, but it'll be a substantial one, I think. Yeah, it didn't really stop the momentum of the match. Bianca gets a shine on both brands. We can only hope. I hope that she gets some good stuff. Just give me a story of something, like some type of story, like hopefully something. I don't know. Some type of story for Bianca. All I ask. All right, let's move on. That was obvious. Like, even though a lot of folks didn't think it was obvious. Like a lot of folks thought that Jade was going to turn or Bianca was going to turn, which was weird. There was no precursor for that. There was no evidence for that. But folks kept predicting that. It was kind of weird. But anyway, this match was fine. It is what it is. They're champions. We'll see what happens next. Hopefully they're on Raw more often than SmackDown. Let's move on to the next match, which was CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Now this match was good. Good match. I thought it was really well done. I love the visuals of the lights. Great idea, great touch to have the lights there. That was really nice. I love the table spot where Drew McIntyre tossed him over the rope and onto the table. That was cool. I really liked how the bracelet came into play here. I knew that CM Punk would probably get that bracelet back, and he did get it back, which was nice to see. This is CM Punk's first win in 10 years. This is arguably a match of the night. Before the main event, I thought this was match of the night. Good stuff. You could argue that CM Punk won twice. He won the match, and he won the bracelet. So now it's we got it back. Now it's 1-1 Drew, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Now we go to Bad Blood to get the final match there, right? And then Seth Rollins come back into play later on, right? But I think the rubber match will be Bad Blood, Hell in a Cell. Who wins? It depends on what they want to do with Seth Rollins. It depends, right? Probably CM Punk wins that, but I'm not sure. Good match. Fun. The strap match was well done. Again, I love the lights. Love the execution of that. Really, really good. Any complaints? Yeah, it was great. Really good. Yeah, really good four-corner strap match. Well done. There were times where I thought, CM Punk, don't be an idiot. When he had a chance to grab the light or touch the corner and he was waiting, like, dude, you're gonna screw yourself. What are you doing? But hit the go to sleep again. So he hit it 4 times, I think. So it was a good match. Larry should be happy. AJ should be happy. Got that bracelet back. It's all good. Very good match. No complaints, really. Fun. Again, it's a well executed strap match. They did a good job. Now this match, this was the third match. This entire show was what? 3 hours almost on the dot. Again, 3 hours is just fine enough. You don't need more matches than this. All 5 matches I thought hit. You give them time to breathe. You give them the entrances, long entrances, long. I think the Randy Orton Gunther match had like a long break in it where they let the crowd go crazy and the crowd did the wave. When you have 5 matches, things can breathe. Go watch AW show. Go watch AW. Look how fast they turn off to the next match when the match ends. Very quickly. It happens real quick. When the match ends, they cut to the next match immediately. Their entrances are very short because they want to get everything in there. I like the idea of letting the matches breathe, letting the time between the matches breathe. I like that way more than having like quick matches where they cut to black immediately. Oh, CM Punk wins. Like 10 seconds later, cut to black. Get ready for the next match. Clear the ring, get out of here. I don't like that. I like when they have the matches breathe, get the characters to have the moments. They can really embrace the crowd. They can let the moment set in, and you feel it more when you have more time to let things breathe. So I like that. I like 5 matches, okay? All matches hit. They all hit for me for the most part. The weakest match was probably the Bianca match, but that's a women's tag match. It is what it is. It was fun for what it was, but all the matches I thought hit. So let's move on to the topic at hand, which is, I think, the most talked about one online right now, the mixed tag. This is Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan against Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. Yeah, all matches felt important. I agree. Now, folks, this one's kind of comical for me. I saw this coming from a mile away. I saw it coming from a mile away. I'm shocked that folks saw it differently. Almost every, except for yours, David, and a few here and there, every prediction I saw online, they all had Liv and Dom winning. Most of them did. I want to say 80% of them to 90 said that Dom and Liv would win. And their explanation was, well, they have to be strong. They have to be booked strong. Why? Why does Dom and Liv in a tag match have to be booked strong right now? Folks, wake up, okay? Rhea Ripley is probably Triple H's favorite on the roster. Like, personally, literally, he said he's like a proud dad. That's like his daughter. And you have Priest, who's also his favorite. One of his favorites, right? You thought he was going to take Damian Priest and Liv Morgan. I'm sorry, not Liv Morgan. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, put them in a tag team, a unit, and they would lose. I'm saying it again for the people in the back. Turn up your volume on your YouTube, okay? You thought they were going to put Rhea Ripley, his daughter, with Damian Priest, another favorite, put them together, and they were going to lose after both getting pinned at SummerSlam? This stuff is not that hard. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest were never going to get pinned again in back-to-back PLEs. You thought his daughter was going to lose again? Back-to-back? What are you thinking, guys? It's not that hard. I'm telling you, it's not that hard. Rhea Ripley now has bypassed the number one contenders match. I thought it would have been appropriate for Rhea Ripley to have a number one contenders match. Now you don't have to do that because she pinned Liv Morgan at the PLE. Now she can say on Raw, I pinned her, I want my title shot, and she'll deserve it. Liv can't say shit. Adam Pearce can't say shit because she pinned the champion. Now you get Rhea against Liv Morgan at Bad Blood, and what happens? Raquel Rodriguez comes back. Why? Because it's too damn good not to use it. It makes too much sense, folks. It's obvious. Raquel Rodriguez was tag team champions with Liv Morgan. Who screwed them? Rhea Ripley. The last single feud that Raquel had was against who? Guess what? Rhea Ripley. Did that feud happen? Yes. Did it end? No. Why did it not end? Remember what happened? Nia Jax returned and jumped them. They had a match on Raw. Rhea Ripley and Raquel. It ended in a DQ because Nia Jax returned and ended the match. There was no conclusion to that. Raquel hates Rhea Ripley. She will join her partner, Liv Morgan. It's too good to not use it. It makes too much sense. It's straightforward. It's right there. Raquel returns to get back at Rhea Ripley. You can't have any, you have to use it. You have to use it. You know what's happening here, folks? You know what's happening here? The reason why folks are so flabbergasted and they're not seeing reason, they're not seeing what was right in front of them, the logic in front of them, is because they don't want to see Liv Morgan as champion going into Mania. And because they don't want to see that, they will use any type of flawed logic or any type of weird booking, fantasy booking to get out of that match. And they see what they want to see, right? I don't want to see Liv Morgan be champion in Mania, so they'll win the match at Bash Berlin, and then Rhea Ripley will beat her at Bad Blood. Yeah, that'll happen. Rhea will get the title back at Bad Blood. It'll be over. Yeah, but then they don't actually play it out. Rhea Ripley beats her at Bad Blood, and then what? What? She feuds against who? Why? Where? I get it. You don't want Liv Morgan to be champion going into Mania, but it's going to happen. Accept it and stop bullshitting yourself. Stop gaslighting yourself. Okay, Liv Morgan will be champion going into Mania. Liv Morgan will get assisted by Raquel at Bad Blood. Rhea Ripley will then have to deal with a heel Raquel. Remember Raquel in NXT when she was a heel? She was a problem for Rhea Ripley. She was a problem. Go back and watch those matches. Triple H booked Raquel like a monster. And Rhea Ripley was dealing with a lot of crap from Raquel. Raquel won the feud in NXT. She won the feud. Raquel is going to be booked like a dominant badass when she returns. You'll be surprised. So many people online I saw say, Raquel's too strong. Nothing you can do. She's too strong. Wait until heel Raquel gets there under Triple H. She's going to be a monster. Rhea Ripley will have her hands full with Raquel. That will open up a chance for a Lyra Valkyria to get a chance against Liv Morgan at Rumble. Liv Morgan will face her at Rumble. Rhea Ripley will probably fail to win the Rumble because of Raquel. And then she will enter the chamber where she will deal with Raquel. Raquel will be in the chamber match. That's where Rhea Ripley will finish off Raquel. She will pin Raquel, win in the chamber, and then say, I challenge you, Liv Morgan. This stuff is so straightforward. It's so obvious. Like I'm shocked that folks are just so confused. But I understand why. You're doing that to yourself because you don't want to see Liv against Rhea Ripley at Mania. But folks, I'm sorry. Io Sky fans, you guys know I love Io Sky. She's not facing Rhea Ripley. There will not be a Liv Morgan non-title match. Okay, she'll be in the championship match. There will not be an Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley match at Mania. That match is not happening. Sorry, Io Sky stands. I'm a fan. It's not happening. Liv Morgan will defend against Lyra Valkyria. Rhea Ripley will win the chamber. She will defeat Raquel in the chamber match, and then we will get Rhea Ripley against Liv Morgan at Mania 41. That is happening. You can either accept that, or you can keep lying to yourself and saying, oh, it'll be this, or Rhea Ripley will win at Bad Blood, or she'll win at the Rumble, or she'll win at the Chamber. It's not happening. Raquel is going to be a problem for Rhea Ripley. Okay? That makes sense. Heel Raquel is needed. They also want Kyrie. They're biased and they live in their fantasies. Raquel and Io have history. They do. But right now, the Raquel Liv Morgan history is more prominence. And it's what they're going to use. Raquel will show up to help Liv Morgan at Bad Blood. Raquel will be a problem for Rhea Ripley going forward until she can handle that. And then we'll get Liv against Rhea Ripley at Mania. I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it. Don, okay. The Don. I know, Tokyo the Don. But it's going to happen. We can either accept it. Like, I don't like that Bianca's tagging with Jade Cargill. I hate it. I want Bianca Belair to be a singles competitor. I hate the tag team nonsense, but I've accepted it. I've accepted that Bianca will be tagging with Jade for the foreseeable future. Now, folks need to accept that Liv Morgan will be champion for the foreseeable future until Mania. That's the case, okay? Raquel will be a problem for Rhea Ripley, a big one. Will we drag to Mania? It will be. I'm just hoping that folks can accept the reality, accept the situation. But I don't think they will. They'll probably still think Rhea Ripley will beat Liv Morgan at Bad Blood. They don't think it's going to happen at War Games, which is ridiculous. It's going to be Team Liv Morgan against Team Rhea Ripley at War Games. That's not happening, right? It's not going to be a title match there. So, yeah. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. But we'll see how it goes, okay? Move on to the last match, the main event, which was... I agree, Justin. It would be dumb. It would be dumb if Liv Morgan loses at Bad Blood. At this point, it would be dumb. It would be dumb. The top story, the one that everybody's talking about, whether you like it or not, the fandom, the internet, they love this Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley drama. They love that drama. And it's going to go all the way to Mania. And they're going to use Raquel to do it. Now, the final match was a banger. Two really good wrestlers going at it. Gunther against Randy Orton. Got Kaiser coming in to introduce Gunther, which was a nice touch. So Kaiser got on both shows. He wrestled on SmackDown. He got an appearance on Bash. Great for him. Love that for Kaiser. Randy was doing a wave early on. That was fun for Randy. Crowd's hyped. The crowd's into it. Great atmosphere. And a great match. I love the table spot that Randy did when he put Gunther to the table. I like the great selling from both, the attacking of the arm, and Gunther was selling the arm the entire match all the way to the end with the ref. Gunther was selling that thing. Great job, great selling from both men. Just top tier wrestlers going at it. It was amazing. Well-deserved Mania spot. This time, it was a definitive loss because he passed out. He didn't tap, but he passed out to the chokehold. Great job by both. At the end, Gunther showed respect for Randy. You remember the last time that's happened? Was there ever a time where Gunther showed respect on the main roster? Not talking about UK, but on the main roster, was there ever a time where he showed respect like that? That was a great moment. Great shot for, great thing for Randy Orton and Gunther together to show that respect. Put everything aside. I respect you in the ring. That's how it works, right? When you face somebody in the ring, you feel their strength, you feel their talent. All you can do is respect them in the end. So that was a really good spot. That moment of that handshake at the end was great. Again, selling the right hand the entire time. Good stuff. What a match. Probably the match of the night. I would have said the strap match, but this was match of the night for sure. The selling, the atmosphere, the work rate, psychology, was the match of the night. Really good stuff. Overall, I would give this show a what? I would give Bash in Berlin. All the matches hit. All had either a title change or a good story beat. 8.5 out of 10. Like a really good show. A good show. I enjoyed it. Great crowd. Maybe the crowd gets it to a 9, maybe. What are your thoughts? What are your ranking for the show? I'll give it an 8.5 probably. I really liked it. Really good show. Yeah, 9. I don't hate that at all. 9 is a solid number. Yeah, I don't disagree with a 9 rating. Yeah, it's really good. Good show. Yeah, good show. See what happens when you complain and it's gonna be boring. And look what happened. A well-paced, well thought out, well executed show for the fans in Germany. Good stuff, man. You gotta love it. You got to love it. Any thoughts in particular? So that's my thoughts on the show. Now I answer anything you guys have in regard to direct questions. What you guys got? Yeah, they're gonna complain about everything. They're gonna complain, but the show's good. Really good show. I promise you folks, the booking is not that hard to figure out. What's next for Lyra? War Games match. Maybe some PFC action. Maybe some PFC stuff. Then the War Games match on Team Rhea. Then she wins the #1 contenders match. Then she faces Liv Morgan at the Rumble. Liv Morgan retains by hook or crook. And that'll be it for the foreseeable future. So that's her route for me. So she'll get some spotlights here and there. Maybe Becky returns at start of next year for Netflix, and hopefully Becky is a heel. Get Lyra Becky storyline there. That's what I would do. Lyra comes in to maybe have another match with PFC. Then she gets brought into the War Games match, right? Because you want that to happen. You want Lyra and Io Sky on the same page because you want Lyra and Io Sky to team up with Rhea Ripley. So you need both the baby faces to be on the same page. So Lyra and Io have to have a moment where they come together and they shake hands and they appreciate each other, right? A kumbaya moment from Lyra and Io. Lyra and Io team up with Rhea Ripley on the War Games match. Lyra gets that shot at the title maybe at the Rumble. Then you bring in Becky. They have a feud. That's what I would do. Yep, Mai Sakurai said that she got a promo. She said that Julia had taken off. Julia is on her way to America, according to Mai Sakurai. So yeah, she either heading to No Mercy or she's headed to Orlando. We don't know, but she is headed to the USA. She's probably already here. She's probably already in America now. So we are at the final stages of Julia being integrated into the WWE. Why is that not showing up? Okay, let's go back. Where is that? Let's try that again. Not that. No, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go to here. Oh, that's why. Okay. There we go. Fixed it. So this is Mai Sakurai talking about Julia's departure. She's on her way to America. So yeah, she is on her way, and we'll see how that goes for her. I'm not convinced. It's 50-50 for No Mercy tomorrow. It is tomorrow. Wow. Yeah, tomorrow. 50-50. Yes, I saw Tegan Knox tweet. I tweeted about it. Tegan Knox is in the same situation that Michin was in. So hopefully for her, she'll get opportunity like Michin did. If Michin was off TV, doing nothing, she talked about that. And then she went down to NXT, got good work in, like really worked hard, got on SmackDown, had a main event with Nia Jax in Germany. She talked about that so I'm happy for Michin. That could happen for Tegan Knox. That could happen for her as well. Now, she can't force herself to be booked, right? But here it is. Here's a tweet in question. Can't even get booked on a tattoo show, let alone enter into the speed tournament. Is she talking about the tattoo show that Rhea Ripley was on for YouTube? Is that the tattoo show she's talking about? Well, anyway, it can happen for her. All is not lost. All is not lost. Not lost. When do we see Stephanie Vaquer? Well, according to reports, she has visa issues. I don't know if she still has visa issues, but she did at one point 2 weeks ago. So I'm not sure. I would guess CW shows for sure. The first show or the second show for sure. So early October. They stole your artwork? Wow. That sucks. They stole your Ricochet artwork? Well, snap. Who's next for Gunther and Cody? Cody, probably Randy or Solo Zagoa, unfortunately. And then for Gunther, it'll be Ilya or Ilya. Yeah, Ilya, I guess. Yeah, probably Ilya. Or maybe Bronson Reed. He's probably going to lose the IC tournament. He's in the IC tournament. I agree with he is. He'll probably lose. What is Gunther talking about here? I know there's a press conference.
And well,
let's see.
I'm blessed with a very.
That's not working, is it?
I'm blessed with that.
I can't hear it, but probably playing it.
I was very excited going out today because moments like today, and obviously I would think today.
I wonder if this is on
ever before because
YouTube or
WWE.
I don't want to get copyright strike.
Over here in Germany, and I think that was still like it never happened before.
This is a real Gunther,
There's
folks.
A little bit of a risk that the company took to do that, and yeah, to be the
real person,
the poster boy of all of that is obviously a big responsibility, but I worked my whole life to be in situations like that. So the last thing I want to think about is, I don't know,
the pressure.
I was looking forward to that, and for those 20, 30 minutes out there, that's why we take, all those struggles upon us. And that's what I'm here to do. And I was very excited going out there, and I was able to lose myself in that atmosphere today and celebrate professional wrestling and WWE here in Germany. And when it comes to WWE in Germany, I haven't heard anything, but I would be surprised if it ends here. I think it's a very strong statement, and I'm more than positive that we will be back here.
I don't know about you guys, but I really like the really out of character stuff. I love when they break character in these post shows. Like Roman Reigns doesn't do it. He stays in character, but I like when they get out of character. We hear the real person. We hear the real person behind the character. I like that stuff. I love hearing how Gunther actually feels about the situation. That's good.
You know
what does Bianca and Jay have to say here?
You know what? I'm so tired of answering questions about AEW. I'm like I said, I'm proud to be from there. However, I'm here. I'm focused on what I'm doing next. And what's next is us just solidifying, owning these tag team titles and going out there and making a name for ourselves.
You know what? I agree with Jay Cargo there. I agree with her. I understand what she's saying. They're still asking her about AEW. To this point, they're still asking her about it. I agree with that approach. She's right. Shut it off. No more. She should say, next question, or just say no comment going forward. No more question about AEW. She's been in America. She's been in America for a year. She's been in the WWE for a year now. No more AEW questions. She should shut it down going forward. I agree with this. This is smart. It's been over a year. Stop asking her about AEW. She's right. About moving forward. No more AEW questions. That's a smart call to do that. Like, enough's enough. Stop asking me about that place. It's been over a year. I really feel her on this. Like, they need to stop asking her about that. Like, enough's enough. Like, how many more questions I have to ask? Like, answer. Like, I've already answered them all. Like, it really makes no sense. Like, I wonder who asked that. Was it Denise Salcedo? I'm joking. I don't know who it was. But yeah, enough question about that. Crying out loud. What else we got on here?
End of me and Drew McIntyre. What's next for me is I'm going to take a long hot shower.
That's funny.
Well, it's definitely the end of me and Drew McIntyre.
That's comical. CM Punk said that's the end. Ha! Right. Bad blood, dude.
What's next for me is I'm going to take a long hot shower. I'm going to try
cute.
to find some donuts, and I got myself a main event to watch because I'm very interested in the results. Gunther versus Randy Orton, and some people like to say may the best man win, but in this case, may the best man win because the better man is coming for you. I want the gold. I'm coming for you, sucker.
Well, congratulations.
That was a good little Booker T reference there. But yeah, that's crazy. Come on. Drew McIntyre's not done with them. Drew McIntyre is not done. Who are we kidding? Yeah, I was joking about Denise. I knew it wasn't her. But yeah, who are we kidding? Come on now. Who are we kidding? Drew McIntyre's not done. The trilogy must happen at Bad Blood. What else we got here? I mean, come on, folks. Like, even like this response here, like, check this out. CM Punk just said it's the end of him and Drew. And he's coming for the World Heavyweight Championship. What? Of course he thinks that's the end of it. He just won the match. Ay. No, it's not. It's not over. I have to beat him again. That doesn't make any sense. Of course he thinks it's over. He's beat him. He's done with him now. Drew is not done. Drew's going to be the one to say, no, it's not over. It's over. It's over when I say it's over. I'm coming after you again. Drew's going to continue it. Of course, he thinks it's over. He just won the damn match. What? I'm stop doing that to Humble. Humble's all right. It was just like, what? He said it. Yeah, he just won the match. And he got his bracelet back. It's over for him. But Drew's like, hell no, and I ain't going out like that. I just lost? Hell no. We're doing this again. Watch what happens on Raw. Watch. On Raw, Drew's going to go ham on him again. Got the Terra Twins.
Yeah, because this is becoming. Every time that happens, I feel the inner.
Drew gonna show up at the show at his house. Drew gonna show up and go mess with Larry, like literal Larry. Like I had Larry on my wrist. Now I'm gonna go see Larry for real. I'm gonna go see AJ for real. That's what's gonna happen. Knock on the door. What's up, AJ?
Internet sort of stop.
I call it the take it easy pin.
You call it the Ayo.
Ayo. I like to call it the pretzel pin because it's very fitting.
Yes, it is.
Just like them.
DP, my man over here has been on podcast fantasy booking a love story between the two of you, and I give him that look. He deserves it. And this bond has been real and has been deep for quite some time now.
Yeah, since NXT, like we, formed this incredible bond where I just felt a deep love for
You're trying to put Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley in a relationship?
We've talked about working together and possibly doing something one day, and then came the Judgment Day, which was cool.
That's Rosenberg.
Twin stuff now.
Rosenberg's a
whole
dumbass.
other level to our friendship and our relationship, and we, I don't know, we just feel so comfortable and so on fire with this. It's incredible, and I
Good for Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley to be enjoying the damn. They've been enjoying that damn Terra Twins stuff. I love that for them. Good for them.
Believe it because
Cody Rhodes was asked about Janelle Grant's loss. Wow. Okay, let's hear this.
personally believe what she's saying, and does the locker room believe it? Because the locker room has been awfully silent on this whole issue. The allegations about sex trafficking and rape.
Yeah, I think it's a great question in terms of am I going to watch it? Not to sound cheeky by any means, I am deep in a Game of Thrones rewatch, and that is a hell of a lot of commitment. I don't know. I think there's a bit of misinformation in terms of WWE has no involvement in this documentary as far as I know. I imagine I would get around to seeing it. In terms of the more serious and the meat in your question, in terms of the locker room being quiet or silent, whatever it may be, I don't think that's a matter of belief versus non-belief. I think it's strictly speaking, we want to be doing what we were doing out there, and the focus and attention that it takes, 13,149 people to have a great story and have a great match and do that every single night has left most of us where we're finding the information out just as you are. And that includes the resolution of this information in terms of what happened, how it happened, and how justice comes about, whatever it may be. But I wouldn't look at it as an active attempt from the locker room to be silent in the attempt. We just are doing what we do day to day, WWE business. I'm sorry?
Do you believe Janelle Grant?
Oh, I don't know enough about the information to give you a good enough answer there. I'm sorry.
All right, one last.
Handled that well. He handled that well. That was well handled. I don't know what else he could say. Like, yeah, that's the best he could give. But yeah, these reporters be asking like the most like, they're asking Cody Rhodes to talk for the locker room. Interesting. Raw officially debuts on Netflix on January 6th, by the way, if you didn't know. January 6th is the debut of Raw on Netflix. That's going to be crazy. It's going to be a completely different world for WWE, a completely different world. That'll be like one of those moments in time we realize, oh yeah, remember where you were when WWE went on Netflix? I truly believe that. It's going to be a game changer for Raw. In the way wrestling is presented, with the limited commercial breaks, maybe entire matches with no commercial breaks. It's going to be a complete game changer for wrestling, I think. Like I said, I think we'll remember the day we'll remember where we're at when that day happens. Like, I remember when Raw went to Netflix and how that changed everything. I think 20 years from now, that'll be the talk about how that changed stuff for the business. I really think that's going to be a big game changer, Netflix with Raw. I really do. Big stuff. Interesting, yeah. Interesting stuff. Lame ass reporters, yeah. Crazy. Yeah, I'm curious to know about the limited commercial breaks. Asuka's having a lot of fun with her graphic designer. Well, she's a graphic designer herself. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's super Asuka. Asuka's bored. I can't wait for her to get back for WWE. She's very talented with these memes she be doing. She be doing the most with the memes. Gotta love Asuka for real. Before I wrap up the stream, okay, guys, that's it for the stream. Before I wrap it up, any last? Yeah, she's bored. You can tell. She wants to be back. She was like messing with Charlotte Flair too. She was adding Charlotte Flair and tweeting at her some stuff. Oh, another thing that she was doing because she's bored, trying to recruit Tomoka Inaba. She's actively trying to recruit her. If you don't know who Tomoka is, she's a very talented Joshi, wrestling for JTL right now. She was in the Stardom 5-star GP tournament. She did very well. Very good wrestler. Very talented. She's like 22 years old, and Asuka was trying to recruit her to come to the WWE. And I am for that because she's legitimately very, very talented. I would love to see that. Where was I? Where was it? Let's see. Where's her recruiting Tomoka? It is right here. I said it was right. Let me go to her page because that's where I saw it. Twitter's being weird. Here it is. So here's Tomoka's Twitter page. Someone said, Asuka, please work your magic. We need her in NXT. Asuka said, I too think she should take on the world. Very talented Joshi. Very good. Very young. That'd be awesome for the brand of NXT. She said herself, Tomoka, that she sees herself in the WWE one day. So that is somebody that wants to be in WWE. So she wants to be there. Asuka wants her to be there. Hopefully it happens soon. Very, very talented. Very, very good. You'd love to see it. When will that be like? When it will be realistic for her to be in NXT? I don't know. With Julia coming in now, probably a year or two. Probably like a year or two. Nothing imminent, but keep your eye out for Tomoka in Inaba. Very good. Very talented. When will Stephanie dethrone Connie Jordan? October 8th. The second CW show. The second CW show. When does Alexa Bliss join Uncle Howdy? Whenever she's ready. Survivor Series. I'm just guessing. Yes, Koki Amare will be very, very she wants to be in WWE as well. She said in an interview that she wants to go to WWE. I think Koki Amare has the look, she has the height, very like she has the Western appeal. Like she'll be great for when she's ready to go. She'll be ready to go for sure. So Koki Amare, Tomoka Inaba, I think Starlight Kid one day. I think Sari eventually, and the last one will probably be Yamashita, who is currently working for Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. It's so yet. Those 5, I think, are the Joshis that will be likely to go to WWE one day. I think, but we'll see. Final prediction for the mystery person. Well, because I know that Julia is on a plane or has arrived, she has moved up the list again. Again, I think it's dumb to have her first interaction with Julia, Roxanne, that is, being off screen. Then that's silly. I don't know why you would book that. Their first interaction is off screen. I think that's dumb. But I have to admit, now that I know she's coming, it's likely it may be her. I would say my final prediction for the mystery person at this point, as dumb as it is, I think it is Julia, probably most likely now. I think it's dumb. But I think that is the most likely option now, since we know she's headed here. But could she be going to Orlando, like to get settled in, not to Denver, Colorado? But we'll see. All right, folks, that is for the stream. Do me a favor. My speed predictions, I'll do that later. Do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe, leave a comment. Even if it's gibberish, leave a comment. Matter of fact, let me give you an actual thing to leave. Tell me in the comments what tier video you want me to do next. For example, I did the women's mic skills. I did women's in-ring. Tell me what tier ranking you want me to do next. If it's a men's in-ring, men's mic, or some other women's thing, or anything else, match rankings, whatever. Another tier ranking you want me to do, leave a comments in below and I'll do that. All right, guys. Talk to you guys later. Again, great show, 8.5. Tomorrow, NXT. Don't forget, NXT tomorrow. Another show, but this time it'll be around 7, not 4. Not 1, 7 o'clock Eastern time. That'd be a good show. NXT tomorrow.